Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I'm Kim. This will be a short, gentle practice. We'll use a couple of yoga blocks, so grab your blocks and come join me on the mat. I am sitting with my knees folded and my bum on my heels. You're welcome to sit this way as well. If you like, you could put a block underneath your bum to lift yourself up a little bit, or even two blocks underneath your bum. If you feel a lot of pressure on the knees, getting yourself up a little bit higher can help to take some of the pressure off, or find yourself another comfortable seat. And close your eyes. Let go of where you're coming from. Don't worry about what you're doing next. Just allow yourself to be right here. Let yourself be present. Taking this time for you, for yourself, for your yoga practice. Allow yourself to relax. Let the body begin to relax. Your mind begin to relax. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Send yourself some loving energy. As always, I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with yourself as you move through this yoga practice today, and to bring that intention off of the mat and out into the world with you. Take a few deep breaths here. Nice, deep, smooth, and steady in through the nose, all the way down into the belly, filling up the torso with the breath, drawing the breath up into the chest as you fill the rib cage, and bring the breath all the way up to the collarbones. And as you exhale, release the breath from the chest, the belly, back up and out through your nose. Few more deep breaths here, in through the nose, down into the belly, filling the belly all the way around, filling the chest, rib cage all the way around, and releasing the breath from the chest, from the belly, and letting it go out through the nose or out through the mouth. And just notice how you feel. Notice anything that pops up for you today. Just honor where you are. Let go of judgment. And begin to flutter the eyes open and release the hands. And now we'll come up to sit up on the knees and take one block, tuck it right in between your thighs. If you like, you could have a blanket underneath the knees. Give yourself a little cushion. Root down through the knees, the shins, the feet. Draw in and up through the belly. Feel that low back sweeping in and up. Wiggle the sides of your body long. Reach the crown of the head up. Interlace your fingers. Flip the palms out in front of you. Reach the arms up overhead. Root down through the legs. Reach up through the hands. And gentle little side arch over to the right to your degree. Hug in through the block. Bring yourself back to center. And little arch over to the left. Bring it back up to center. Flip the palms, bring the palms back together, and slide the hands down to your heart. Now release the block from in between the thighs, but have that block handy. We'll come up into a table, so onto the hands and knees, and step your right foot out to the right side. And you can turn the foot so the pinky toe side of your foot is parallel to the end of the mat, or if it feels better for you, you can turn the toes to face towards the top of the mat or out at a little bit of an angle. Then begin to gently draw your bum back towards your heels and then bring yourself back to your starting point. A few times just gently rocking back and forth, beginning to feel gentle opening through that right inner thigh. And now we'll root down into that left knee, foot, shin, down into that right foot. Begin to walk the hands in and come up to stand on this left knee. Side body nice and long. Let's take the top of that right hand to that right thigh and reach that left arm up and over the ear. And then gently fold yourself over to the right. Come back up through center. You could use a block here if you like. Take that block over towards the left side of the mat. Left hand to the block, and you put it on whatever height you like. Reach that right arm up and over the ear. And then bring yourself back up to center. Back of that right hand comes back to that right thigh. Left arm up along the ear. Gently fold it over to the right. And then up through center. Left hand moves back to the block. Right arm up over the ear. And then right hand to the hip. Begin to press that left hand into the block and reach that right leg up. Point the toes out in front of you. And then release that right foot down to the mat. Now turn the right toes towards the end of the mat. Bring yourself up again to stand on this left knee, foot, shin. We'll open the arms wide so we're coming into a warrior two on the knees. You can gently rock yourself side to side. And then bring yourself back up, right knee tracking over the ankle. Let's take the right forearm or hand to that right thigh, left arm up over the ear, and then gently fold it over to the right. And then we'll bring it back up through center. Left hand comes over to the block on your left side. And again, you can turn that block on whatever height you like. So now we have the right knee bent still. Right arm up over the ear. So we're coming into a reverse warrior on the knees. And then bring yourself back up to center. Hands come down to the mat. Now turn towards the end of the mat. You can move your feet with you. Take the right foot out to the right side a little bit. And we'll bring it up into a low lunge. Keep your block handy. We'll use it again. Right knee tracking over the ankle. Reach up through the arms. Hug that right hip back a little bit. So the hips are squaring off towards the top of your mat now. Now we'll take the right hand to the block on the right side. Press down into the feet. Lift up through the belly. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. And then gently arch yourself over to the right. So now we feel this through the side body, the front of that left hip. And then bring yourself back up. Right hand comes back up, hands down to the mat. Bring yourself back to center, so we'll kick that left leg back. Right toe still pointing up towards top of the mat. Lift yourself back up, arms come wide, back through our warrior two. And then hands down to the mat. Bring that right knee in, and we'll do the whole thing on the other side. Send that left leg out to the left side. And then gently rock the bum back towards your heel, right heel, and then forward a few times. we'll come back to the starting point. Begin to walk your hands in. Come up to stand on that right knee. And now we'll take that left hand, back of the hand to the left thigh. Right arm reaches up along the ear. Nice and tall, up through the spine, up through the crown of your head. And then gently fold yourself over to the left. Bring yourself up to center. Right hand moves over to the block. Left arm reaches up and over the ear. And then again over to the left. Left hand back to that left thigh. Right arm up over the ear. You gently fold it over to the left. And then back up to center. Over to the right side. Right hand comes back to the block. Left hand up and over the ear. And now plant that right hand into the block. Lift up that left leg. Toes pointing out in front of you. You can have that left hand on the hip or reach the arm up. And then left hand comes back down. Turn that left foot, toes pointing up towards the other end of the mat now. Warrior two. On the knees. Gentle rock, side to side. And then bring that left knee back to track over the ankle. Left forearm to that left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over the ear. As you fold it over to the left. And then back up. Let's take the right hand over to that right block. Left hand up over the ear. Arch yourself over to the right now. And then back up. Left hand to the left thigh. Right arm up over the ear. And then back up into your warrior two. Now we turn to the other end of the mat. You can send that right leg down the mat. Wiggle that left foot over towards the left side of the mat a little bit. Grab your block. We'll take it over to the left side. Bring it up into our low lunge. Left knee tracking over the ankle. Press down into that right knee, foot, shin. Reach the arms up. And then left hand comes to that left block. Reach up through the right fingers and gently arch it over to the left. Back up to center. Left hand comes back up. Take the hands down. We'll spin that right foot back to where it came from, toes pointing back towards that long edge of the mat. Open the arms again, warrior two. And then hands to the mat. Step that left foot in. Come back to sit on the heels. Bring your palms together at your heart. May you feel safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May your heart be open to love, compassion, and may you know joy. Thank you for sharing this short, gentle practice with me. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. See you soon. Namaste.